Well, the opposition parties should go and organize themselves. I believe that we are all adults, and all of us know what the right thing should be. So people who do the wrong thing should know that they are not helping the cause of democracy. The president has absolved himself of any blame about people who are jumping their seat to another place, knowing that they are adults. So if you take an action, you don't have anybody to blame. He has said he doesn't want a one-party state, and he doesn't want opposition to be silenced. In fact, he made one remarkable statement. He said, it is from the opposition that a leader shall receive sometimes the best advice. So it gives it credence that opposition is necessary for you to have a vibrant democracy and good governance. So to that admission that he made publicly in his speech, anybody who is blaming him is wasting his time, because he said what should be. And as a president and as a politician, he cannot ask somebody not to join him in his party. So that's what is happening. People should go and now.
What the president said and what is obtainable in the polity right now. How do you marry this?
He's not the one engineering any action. So it's for those who are moving, they have to go and reassess themselves, because the president has not condemned opposition politics. He said he doesn't want one-party state. He said it emphatically. So why should you not blame him? It's for us to put our acts together. Those who want to join APC, the adults, they can join APC. Those who want to remain in their parties should remain in their parties. That is democracy for you. Everybody has a right to choose what he wants to do. When we debated the issue of that honor for Humphrey Nwosu, it was defeated at the Senate, and we were not happy about it. But the president said he watched the debate and the proceedings at the floor of the Senate on that day, and that he would do something. Today he has honored him. The truth has been told that he had nothing to do to have prevented the annulment by the military junta. So he wouldn't have been punished for something that was beyond him. Everybody should acknowledge that it wasn't possible for him to defy the military government at that time. So justice has been done to him, howbeit the way it came, that he deserves to be honored as a hero of that election, because the president said he was one of the heroes of that election, because he conducted the election, actually. So we're happy with that.
The president mentioned that while the APC and himself does not intend to push the country into a one-party state, he mentioned he is actually glad that the opposition parties are in disarray. How would you respond to that feeling?
As former presiding officer, not the chairman of the Reconciliation Committee, not the chairman of the Reconciliation Committee.
Not today's democracy, a lot. The president said
Yes.
With all this confinement, what does this stand for you coming from the opposition? What does it mean?
I think we must take him at his words. I mean, he spoke well, saying that he too is not for a one-party state. So we must take him at his word that he supports a multi-party. So we're all on the same page.
But does the PDP buy into this?
We are. That's why we're going around and bringing everybody to come around. And they've heard it. So those who say they're under pressure, there's no pressure anymore. So we're all for multi-party, and everybody should go and get the house in order. As he said, it's not going to help us. So we are going to sort our own house and get our house in order. Thank you very much.
The confinement, your reaction to the confinement.
It's fine. It's part of recognizing those who have fought for this democracy. All right. Cheers. How are you?
I'm fine. Good to see you. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
What was your impression of this president?
Yeah, I think the president has spoken very well, and he touched each and every concern of Nigerians in terms of politics, in terms of economy, in terms of security, in terms of development. So I think the way it was done today, it has never done before. And by the way and manner the National Assembly handled this day, and also make it as a mandatory, almost it's become year in, year out. Each and 12th June, President will come and address National Assembly joint session, by extension addressing the entire country, reading the development, talking about the way forward, and also bringing everyone together for a better democracy, for a better governance, and for a better Nigeria.
So he struck the right tone for this occasion?
Yes. He did. Because he actually put the points as they are and also reminded the Nigerians the situation of where we are and what the government is doing. And it's in democratic society, even in the United States, it's used to be found and every year, one day, where President will come to National Assembly, address the nation, and think about development and what is going to happen in the future in terms of their system and also their governance.
The president just made address to the lawmakers. What's your take regarding his speech?
Well, we are principal operators in our democratic system, so it's a good thing that the president is starting this tradition of addressing Nigerians through an address to the joint session of the National Assembly. The general tone of the speech was okay, and it touched on the right themes, I think. But one thing I find intriguing is today being Democracy Day. The president should have used today and the significance of today to restore democratic rule in Rivers State. And I found it intriguing also that today was a day this president of the Senate chose to read the president's communications. Communications that are making appointments, deepening the erosion of democratic rule in Rivers State. So while we are celebrating the Democracy Day, on the one hand, by the communications by the president of the country, which the president of the Senate read, and to which objection he denied me when I rose to raise a point of constitutional order. I think it's an irony. Today shouldn't have been a day for that kind of communication at all. On the contrary, today should have been a day that the president of the Federal Republic should have restored democratic rule. But what the APC is determined to do, on the other hand, is clearly to erode democratic rights and freedoms. That's what I take out of it. Thank you.
Okay, so what about the conferment of honor on Kensarawiwa?
Yes, that is something that is long overdue, and I commend the president for that. That's the right step. That's why I said he touched on a few themes that were appropriate. But he missed out on the most important current step he should have taken to give confidence that our democracy is alive. You can't be celebrating democracy when democracy is dead in Rivers State. When there is a military man ruling, there's a military government in Rivers State. You are deceiving Nigerians, you're not truthful to Nigerians, and you are not showing commitment. I'm happy the president said he's not committed and is not working towards a one-party state. Okay? But it seems to me that Nigerians have to be sycophants to survive in this APC system. And unfortunately, some of us are not like that. So we'll continue to speak the truth and ask Nigerians to be alive to their democratic rights and responsibilities. Thank you.